Okay, video number 2, nutty chicken curry. I hope you enjoyed making the first recipe. This is what it looks like. If you go on the website, this is your list of ingredients and directions. So each recipe is quite straightforward. Today we're going to make a nutty curry. Really simple ingredients. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually make the curry sauce. So it's not going to be a jar of curry sauce. So what you need for this is a chilli. This is not a really hot one. Some garlic, some ginger and some coriander. Okay, so with this one, what we're going to do is we're going to use half the coriander and try and get as much, the stalky end, so the bit we're going to put into a blender. So I'm going to use a little blender here. If you haven't got a blender, you can really finely chop it. I'm just going to use a blender because it's quicker. So we're going to put our stalks in there and a few little leaves, and then we're going to put a chilli. Now I'm not going to put the seeds of the chilli in because I don't want it too hot, so I'm going to take the seeds off. And all I'm going to do is loosely chop the chilli, and I'm going to put the chilli into the blender as well. This is quite a big chilli, so this is going to be a bit of a cheeky curry. And then I'm going to put a bit of garlic in here, so we just need a clove of garlic. So this is going to make quite a really tasty curry, this one. And there's not a huge number of ingredients, so just peel the garlic here. And all we're going to do is just loosely chop this because this is going to go in the blender. And then we need a little piece of ginger. So this is about 20 grams of ginger, so just a small amount of ginger. And we're just going to peel the ginger, get the outside bit off. And ginger is the bit that gives curries a really delicious flavour. So we just peel it off. If you want to use more ginger, you can do. It's really cheap, it's not expensive at all. And you only need a tiny piece of ginger. Okay, so we're just going to chop that ginger up. If you've never cooked with ginger before, just try, give it a try and see what you think. Okay. So we're going to cook with ginger, put some ginger in there. Okay. And then all we're going to do is I'm just going to zoom that in the whizzer, and that's just going to make it into a really fiery. Shake, get those stalks in there, so you want the stalks to be chopped up. Okay, that's probably really noisy on the video, so give it another little shake, so give it another little blitz. Okay, so if you haven't got a blender, you could really finely chop it. It's just much quicker with a blender, and that's what it looks like, all mushy, delicious. Okay. So whilst that's happening, what we're going to do is we're then going to cook. Now you can use chicken if you want. I'm not going to use chicken. I'm going to use some corn. I'm just going to move the scissors here. So I'm just going to do a vegetarian one. So I've got some corn pieces. Now if you have got corn, you could use chickpeas. If you use chicken, 4 pieces of chicken would be enough for a family. I'm going to do it with corn. Which is, it was a little bit cheaper than chicken, but it's just for the sort of vegetarians. So you want to cut it, I'm going to cut this into slices, and we're just going to cook this through. Let's turn the cooker on. Okay. Now obviously if you're cooking with chicken, you're going to be cooking for longer than if you were using corn or chickpeas. If you can't find the corn fillets, you can just use the corn pieces. Just a little chop. We're going to get this in. Just a little tiny bit of oil. Okay, so we're going to cook this through. We're going to cook it through with all those lovely spices that we've just blitzed. So get them chopped up, get them in the cooker. Be really careful we don't chop our fingers. Now, once again, I have misplaced my spatula. Okay, so we're going to get this warming through. So this is already quite hot, this cooker. And I'm going to get my spices in. So you want to mix it all around with all your chickpeas or your corn or your chicken. here, quite a lot of it in there. And a lot of it. All these little bits in here. So these are quite good. These little you could use make smoothies with them. Loads of different things. So we're going to get all the spices in here. Coat the chicken, or the chickpeas, or the corn. Try and get it all out. So if you're following along, okay, there's really, really simple instructions. Okay, so we've made our little curry paste with our chicken. Okay, so we're going to let that cook through, and it's going to coat the chicken. And then we need to add a little bit of chicken stock, or vegetable stock if you're going down the vegetarian route. And I bought these things from Asda. And these are little vegetable ones, but you can also get the chicken ones. They're really, really reasonable. Okay, and all you need to do is you're going to be using 150 mils of stock. So you just plop that in some boiling water. You just put it into your beaker. So it looks quite disgusting. So we just need 150 mils of water, boiling water. So we put the boiling water in there and just mix it up. Now this is a nutty curry, so we're going to use quite an odd ingredient in it. So give it a little stir. We want it all to be coated. Okay. Now when I cook, I tend to just throw everything in, to be honest. And if you've got kind of lose track of where you are in your recipe, it doesn't really matter. It just all needs to be put in. Okay. So we're going to stir that in. It's quite smelly, it's quite aromatic. So we stir all that in. Stir our stock. Okay, and then we're going to use. Okay, so we're going to use some peanut butter to make it nutty. We're going to use 5 spoonfuls of peanut butter. Now I've gone for nutty peanut butter. Now if you haven't got any peanut butter, you could use tahini. If you've got a peanut allergy, then this recipe could be a tricky one, so I wouldn't advise giving this recipe to anybody with a peanut allergy. So we're going to use some peanut butter here. Alternatives to peanut butter, I mean you could use some coconut milk if you didn't want to go all peanutty. So that is number 4. Okay, that's nearly a jar of peanut butter, but this is going to make. For a family of 4, this is going to make a meal for 4 people. So we're going to get our peanut butter in there. Stir that all around. That chilli is giving off some chilli flames. Woo. Okay, we're going to add our stock. Okay, so we're going to stir that around, make sure it's all stirred. Okay. We're going to turn up the heat. Okay, so we want the peanut butter to melt. So this is starting to look really delicious, really spicy. Give that a good mix. Right, I'm going to let that heat through. Okay, so if you were using chicken, you'd obviously have to cook it for longer than if you were using corn or chickpeas. Okay, and then we're going to add 200 mils of Greek yogurt. So I'm going to add some yogurt into this one. I reckon that's about 200 mils. So we're going to add 200 mils of Greek yogurt. Stir all that in. And straight away all the peanut butter is starting to go into the liquid. It smells absolutely delicious. It's just a really, really simple way of making a curry rather than using a curry jar. This is going to be really, really tasty. If you can see on the camera there. So I'm going to leave that to cook. There's no more ingredients to make. So I'm going to let that cook away. Turn it down a little bit. Okay. Just going to wash my hands because I'm covered in peanut butter. Okay. So we've made our spicy curry mix. So we've got the chilli, we've got the garlic, we've got the ginger, and we've got the coriander. So that's the first thing we blitz that up. If you haven't got a blitzer, just chop it really, really fine. Then put your chicken or your chickpeas or your corn in here and get that cooking, and get it cooking with the flavours. And then you're going to add your stock. If you're going down the vegetarian route, add your vegetable stock and your peanut butter and your Greek yogurt. If you haven't got Greek yogurt, you can just use natural yogurt. If you don't want to use the peanut, you can put some coconut milk in there. But peanut curries are really quite nice. And then we're going to heat it through. Now if we're talking chicken, we're talking about 10 minutes. This isn't going to take very long to cook through, just needs to heat through. So I'm going to keep that bubbling away. Now you could serve this with some naan bread, or you could serve it with rice. Now I'm going to use, these are only 49p, so I'm going to use some quick, easy rice. Now if you've used these before, you've just got to really give them a good squidge so that there's no big clumps of rice. And these only take a couple of minutes to cook. So you give it a squidge, you tear off the top, and then you just microwave it. This one is ready in 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to pop it in the microwave. Okay, so we're going to leave that one to cook. As you can see, the curry has taken on a really creamy look. It smells delicious. And then when we serve it, the remaining coriander, which we hadn't used, we're going to chop that up. And this is going to be put on top of our curry, just as a bit of garnish. So we chop up our coriander. So when we serve it on a bowl, we're just going to put some coriander on the top. Okay, so you could serve it with rice, you could serve it with naan, you can also with a spatula. And this is a really, really simple and a really healthy dish. Okay, now when we did the beans on toast, we didn't use a jar because it tends to have a lot of sugar in it. This is all healthy ingredients, so you know exactly what you're eating. It's looking really, really good. And a very simple dish to cook, yet really tasty. And it will save you having to get a takeaway, and it will save you having to get a ready meal. And you can make this really, really quickly. And if you're using chicken, you're looking at about 15 minutes to make a really delicious main meal. 4 pieces of chicken would be enough for a family of 4. And I'm just going to do this. This is for 2 people, using corn. But I could add some chickpeas to it, or I could pimp it and stick some. Other bits, other spices in there. I've lost my track. This is take 1, so this is probably going to be the first of many takes to get this right. But that does smell really good. I'm actually going to try a bit. You can add some spinach as well. You can put some spinach in there as well. Spinach would be really good. So I'm going to try a bit and see how spicy this is. Oh, brilliant. That's good. Okay. Oh, that rice is red hot. That is really chillified. And it's really yummy curry. Okay. So I'm going to serve up a little bit on a bowl. I'm going to move this one to one side. That's good. That's very tasty. So just with these rices, or you could use boil in the bag rice. I mean, rice is really quite straightforward to make. So I'm going to put our rice out on the plate. Just spread out our rice. And all we're going to do, turn this one off, is we're going to add a little bit of curry to the top of the rice. There we go, a little bit more. Oh, that looks good. Okay, I'll put that one back on. And then a tiny little bit of coriander on the top. That is looking pretty fine. And then the final proof in the tasting. Have a look. So this is using corn, so this hasn't taken very long to cook. Let's go for a bit. That's good. That's spicy. Not too hot. That's really tasty. With that coriander on the top, it's a really delicious curry. You can taste a little bit of the peanut, but it's not overpowering. That's good. So download the recipe card and get cooking and share the recipe with your friends, and I hope you enjoy this one. And that was a delicious cooking curry.